the next PNP government intends to move Jamaica in the right direction.
As the General Secretary has said, we are ready for the general election. Our candidates are in place, we have done the work, and we are now fine-tuning and just preparing because we expect this election anytime. And we know that the government is in a desperate mode. They know the country has turned against them and their shenanigans and want a fresh, clean, new start to take Jamaica forward to a better place. But we're not being complacent. We cannot take this thing lightly. They don't intend to give it to us. We are going to have to do the work and do what it takes to make it happen. And I ask you, Southwest St. Anne, do you believe that we can make it happen? Are you ready for a new government? Are you ready for the People's National Party to assume government? I want Andrew to hear that in Beverly Hills tonight.
Well, hello, JPU family. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Guys, I was so shocked when I saw this headline this morning that I'm about to share with you. And I opened up with that video for a reason. Mark Golding told the people in St. Anne on Sunday night that he was ready, he was prepared for an election, and he was sending a message to Andrew Holness. They're out on the road doing their general election tour campaign, forcing the government to call the election. So they're ready. But when I saw this headline this morning on IRI FM, I wondered to myself, how can you be ready when you have no clue on how to manage cost of living? According to IRI FM, leader of the opposition Mark Golding says he's engaging with experts to determine how best Jamaica's cost of living can be more manageable. Mr. Golding made the revelation during a road tour in St. Elizabeth last evening. He explained that among the topics being discussed is the country's future capacity to make farmers' input more reasonable in price. Mr. Golding promised that full disclosure of the discussion will be announced soon. He also stressed the importance of implementing a more robust and progressive policy to assist the country's farmers. Two important takeaways from this statement, guys. We are months away from a general election, and Mark Golding says that he is consulting with experts. If you say that you are a leader who aspires to lead a country, I'm not so sure that something as managing cost of living is something that you need to be consulting people on. You present yourself as someone who is a financial guru. So you should be able to bring solutions without consulting with anybody. Is it that Mark Golding, with his investment banking skills and his financial skills, is not good at managing anything, really? He just obtained the title by association and was able to make money off of that by association. I mean, people really look into it. How can a man like this come say him going to consult with people to learn, to have an idea of how to manage cost of living? That's not somebody who knows anything about financing and economy. It's not to me. What is most important here is he talks again about the farmers. I don't know why he's so fixated on the farmers when he talks about managing cost of living. But him come again talking about the farmers and discussions being had. So clearly when Dayton Campbell came out recently and blurted out the whole 2% tax on imported food, that was something that they discussed. We thought that all along, is that Dayton didn't just pull this out of his hat. He pulled this out of Mark Gold in them hat, because that's what they're discussing, right? So a story come to bump right here, so. But really, should we be surprised that the man who says that he is a member and part of the top honoris class in Jamaica doesn't know how to manage cost of living? Has he ever had to worry about the cost of living and how it affects him and his household? Has he ever studied financing? I mean, when you think about it, no, he hasn't had to study financing. And people who don't study financing are not so advantageous when it comes to managing it, right? So, him versus Nigel Clark, for example. Nigel Clark is a finance man. Peter Phillips studied financing. So, these people are scammers, it seems. Them inflate their abilities. They don't know anything. Mark Golding is coming from the school of Omar Davis, and anything that Mark Golding would know about financing and micro or macro economy is coming from the school of Omar Davis. And we don't have to get into it. We know what that era caused in Jamaica. Mark Golding only knows to do two things when it comes to money: how to hide money offshore and how to make money through unscrupulous means for himself. That's all he knows. He does not know how to manage an economy or manage cost of living. They say time come, but look what we have here. Time not come.
Managing the economy, managing this country is not easy. You have to have an incredible understanding of all the factors and balance them. There are no simple solutions. So Matthew, your presentation is fit to be delivered as a lecturer at the University of the West Indies. Your request was for improvement in the policy environment and improvement in the infrastructure that will reduce the cost of doing business to you as you plan to increase your productivity. And as you increase productivity, you increase output. And as you increase output, you reduce the unit price of each additional good that you produce. And that is how you make consumption affordable. That's how you reduce the cost of living. So you know it, Matthew. And you have asked for the right things, and that is what the government will support you on. You did not ask for an additional tax on imported goods. There is no clarification necessary or can be given. It is a stupid idea. Not just that, it is a dangerous idea. Jamaica has international treaties and obligations that we can't just willy-nilly ignore them.
Leave your comments and let me know what you think. You're listening to Jamaica Politics Uncovered. Make sure you're subscribed. You're keeping it locked here for all your latest political updates, news, breaking news, and reviews. Guys, invite your friends over here and please share our content and make sure that you're tuning into our live broadcast. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.